If you're like me, since they added the mission system, I never go out of my way to complete many of them. I mean, I'll do the one at Fishing Village that nets you a pump shotgun, but I mean, come on. Missions are dumb, right? Wrong. There are 11 missions in Rust. 3 of them come from the Lumberjack at Bandit Camp, 3 of them come from the Hunter at the stables, 2 of them come from the Dive Master at the Fishing Village, and 3 of them come from the Fisherman at the Fishing Village. Now sure, it's not going to make sense to complete all of these missions, and hey, there may be wipes where you do none, but Rust is a game of having a plan, but then getting punched in the face repeatedly. Sure, some of these are going to be harder than others. They might be hard to get to, but it's not always going to make sense. But keep an open mind. Let me start by selling you on Fishing Village, and it's not even the quest you think. Since the changes to fishing last week, the way that bait works is a little different. To complete the Tackle the Day mission from the Fisherman, you have to walk about 30 seconds away and get this man his fishing tackle and bring it back. In return, he gives you a fishing pole, which is rope and wood, and 15 grubs. This used to feel like kind of a bad trade. I mean, sure, it's little to no effort, but since the bait has changed, you can now stack those grubs, which means you can take that fishing rod and those 15 grubs, and you can fish like your life depends on it. And I mean, it probably does. Let's look at my start. Sure, I snapped a few lines, but I turned what this man gave me into 235 scrap. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? I could have had an assault rifle in 10 minutes if I felt inclined. Now I know it's exciting, but they're not all winners. I wouldn't really go for the 100 crude oil for 100 scrap trade, and the kayak and paddle are cool if you're looking to, I don't know, paddle out to cargo with just a rock and try to steal military crates from the scientists. I digress. There's a world where you come out of Fishing Village with a pump shotgun, med sticks, a jackhammer, and enough scrap to build your T1 straight up. That's more than a viable start. It might just be the best start you can have. Not only that, but you're also picking other things up along the way, as you do in Rust. Let's move on to the Lumberjack. He's got 3 missions. If you're down bad for a metal hatchet, you can go find his bottle of vodka. If you have 2k wood to spare, you can get a crossbow and arrows without needing to put down a T1. And if you feel like killing 3 animals, he'll give you a hoodie, pants, and a bucket helmet. Honestly, not bad. Not my favorite, but not bad. The key to me is that you'd probably most likely be doing these things anyway, so why not get a little extra for them, right? Okay, lastly, let's move on to the ranch missions. You can kill a boar for 100 scrap. You read that right. I've never walked 3 minutes away from ranch without seeing a boar. You can kill 3 deer for 100 scrap, which in my opinion is not worth it at all, and you can find a treasure, but you have to pay the 25 scrap up front. This is something that you should find yourself doing every wipe. You don't even have to return to him, you just go find a looted box and have a chance for some insanely useful early game loot. I mean, it sounds insane. I took a look at the loot table and you can legitimately get a rocket launcher in this thing. Here's an example of what I got. If you're trying to get better at Rust, speed and efficiency are everything. And when I see good players play, a good chunk of them utilize these missions to their advantage based on where they start. Anyway, that's my spiel. Go check them out, let me know what you think, and thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.